Greetings from Bulgaria, my friends. I'm Vulkk, and this short video tutorial wants to explain and show you the changes, the visual and design changes that happened to the Republic fleet. The exact same ones have happened to the Empire fleet, so I've decided to just pick one of them and show you what's going to happen. Pretty much the only differences are actually in the supply section and in the combat training section. What you have in the supply section, as you can see from the minimap, is a light side vendor with a very nice interior design or decoration around it. And on him, against your brand new currency light side token, respectively dark side token for the next vendor that we're going to visit in a moment, you can purchase some nice outfits. These are actually empty shells and speeders and pets, and probably in the future new things will be added. These special new light side tokens and dark side tokens are earned through the new galactic command Dark versus Light. We don't know how long they are going to stay because that's yet another token currency that BioWare might decide to remove with the next expansion eventually next year. This is a priority mission terminal and this is an operation terminal. These are exactly the same as before. You just need to remember where they're located. And there is a very quick check with the exact same items for the dark side tokens. I have a special separate video and written guide about how the new galactic command works, overview of the window, as well as explanation of what the dark versus light is and how it's going to work. Down here, nothing has changed with these vendors. They are the exactly same vendors as before. They sell mods every 4 levels. The main difference is that you don't pay with green crystals anymore. Instead, you will be paying credits. And the higher the level of the mods, the higher the price of the credits is going to be. Very quick check to compare. The lower levels are actually 600. And one more time, check the lowest levels of mods. These cost only 150. So yes, if you calculate things, the higher level mods are actually far expensive compared to what they used to cost, because before the expansion, all of the mods for all of the levels used to cost us 2 green crystals. We're moving on to the next combat training section because the biggest and most interesting changes specifically related to uprisings are happening right there. It took me some time to remember what BioWare said during, I don't know, one of the live streams that they've hosted in the last couple months, but I'm glad I finally found out. So a huge change or a revamp of the combat section, what used to be the PvP vendors here, because all of the gear is currently available only through the DM, RNG and command crates from the Galactic Command system. We don't have gear vendors anymore. Instead, here we have 5 new terminals for each one of the 5 new uprisings available. You should use these terminals to pick up the quest yourself. You're able to select story or veteran, and once you pick up the quest, you can go right into this. You don't have to click through this, because if you click here, you will actually queue up for a story mode or a veteran mode of the uprisings using Group Finder. Instead, you pick up the quest from the terminal, and then you're gonna go and attempt to solo it if you think you're brave enough, or take a friend. I've actually taken a friend of mine already through some of the uprisings, and very soon you're going to see my written guides and video tutorials of the uprisings and their mechanics. Or maybe if you're watching this video later on, those guides will already be available on Vulkk.com. The next change, very good and positive change, is that the weekly heroic missions terminal has moved. I can't remember where it was on the Republic fleet. I'm gonna venture a guess either here or here. But anyway, it was a very uncomfortable and inconvenient place. Moving along, this is a priority mission terminal again, just for your convenience, and this is the old PvP mission terminal. Right here in the next section, for the ranked PvP players, we've got the fat hut lying around, who's ready to give you interesting rewards for crazy amounts of ranked Season 7 tokens. Obviously, these rewards are going to be updated and changed in the future, whenever the next season ends. Currently, it's the beginning of Season 8 with the launch of the expansion. That is it. I don't think I've missed anything on the fleet regarding changes and innovations, but if I have, make sure to point it out down below in the comment section. If you need more guides about Star Wars The Old Republic Patch 5.0 and Knights of the Eternal Throne, if you're looking for tutorials or walkthroughs for both dark side and light side perspective, cinematic, cutscenes, highlights, and everything else, visit the links down below in the video description, and don't forget to check that mega collective post entitled Everything About SWTOR 5.0 Knights of the Eternal Throne, because I keep adding news, guides, and tutorials constantly as I produce them, or as BioWare updates us on what's new and changed. Thank you very much for enjoying this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to show your appreciation with a like. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.